Hello, it's dark. I'm in the passenger seat of the car, hopefully you can see me. It's Saturday, just after tea time, and we are going in search of some Christmas lights at a place called Carnalbanagh. It's getting even darker. Right, where are you going?
Shop.
To get what?
A treat bag.
A treat bag for the cinema thing next week.
Cinema thing? Don't you mean cinema
Drive-in, yeah. Right, so we've got, so let's see your little bag. This little treat bag to take to the... He's going to a drive-in next week. Right, and you get... Right, so we've got his treat bag.
Yes or no? Because I've
No, no.
Yes!
No, Isaac.
No!
There's the Martinstown tree, which is quite nice, I think. Some little street decorations. This is the village next to us that we used to live in.
In 100 metres, keep left.
Right, this is a very dark road, so I'll switch off. Right, we found it, and the drive is an absolute nightmare.
In 200 metres, turn right onto Lough Road.
Huh?
Is that now home?
Right, I don't know how we get up there. That's the question. How do we get up there to that house? Is there anything behind us? Can we go nice and slow? Is there nothing behind us? Right, imagine the electricity bill, folks. This family light their house every year to raise money for children's charity, so that's what I was doing. I was just...
Not a projector.
Put your hazards on. Oh, let me mute strictly. So we went up to a place called Carnalbanagh, and we saw, as you saw, we saw the house with the lights, and we made a little donation. They collect for children's cancer charities every Christmas. And the road was atrocious to get there and back. It was much further away than I thought. It's about 12 miles each way, but really bad country roads that are like only wide enough for one car, and loads of drivers that don't don't dip their headlights, which is very annoying. Anyway, we debated before we went out where we were going to put Dobby. We decided we wouldn't put her in the living room in the cage because the cage is upstairs in the bedroom for night time, so it'd just be as easy. We weren't going to be gone long. We put her in the cage. Molly was in the same room. Dobby was in the cage. We got back. Telly was on. I put the heating on. The lamp was on. Right, folks, this is what we've had to resort to. Hang on, see if I can get zoomed in. I don't want to go right over because it'll get right over bed. There's Dobby with her shiny eyes. And her duvet and 2 fleece blankets and 2 beds in one. And the reason the cushions are there is both because they're on my bed when I'm not in it, and the holes in top are big enough for her to get out of. She's looking thoroughly depressed. She's in a cage. She's not happy about it. But it's the only way to stop her doing her business at the bottom of the bed. and bothering Molly all the time. She gets in Molly's bed. There's Molly. No, darling. She gets on Molly's bed. So, yeah, there's her paw up. She's saying, let me out, please. Night, girls. Night. They're in the bedroom. We got back and Dobby is out of the cage. Dobby managed to climb the cage, knock all the cushions off the top that had been put on, climb through the hole on top. Now you see, we got a large cage because we wanted it not to be like restrictive, her to have lots of room, but the spaces on top are big enough for a small dog to fit through. So we'd put a blanket over and we'd put cushions on top of the blanket. Well, obviously we need to put something heavy and weighted on it in future, like some MDF, and then maybe attach it somehow. She got out. Not content was she to get out, she pissed on the bed, on our bed, through to the duvet. And not content with that, she chewed a little jewellery box that was Darren's grand's, who's no longer with us. Not happy. So we're trying desperately to think of what to do next. She's an escape artist, and no matter what room you put her in this house,
She wouldn't garden.
She'd get out of the garden if we put her in the garden.
If I tie her legs together.
But I don't know what to do with her. I honestly, she has this panic thing. The thing is, since lockdown, obviously, we've barely left the house. She's been left on her own 2 or 3 times. I can't, very, very rarely. She does get stressed when she's away from people. But, I mean, the first chance she gets, she chews everything that she can chew. And pees and poos. Even if she doesn't really need to do it, she'll squeeze out. Thankfully, she didn't really need to do it, so it wasn't a massive one. Because before we go anywhere, they're either let outside to go or they're taking a walk.
She still managed to squeeze a piss out.
Yeah, she still managed to squeeze one out. But she does. This is one of her things. This is what she does. If you leave her alone, she will pee, she will poo, and she will eat everything. So I don't know. Because Christmas Day is a situation that will be at my mum's for 2 or 3 hours. And it's like, do we bring them with us? Which would be fine if there was nobody in and out of the house. But carers come in and out 4 times a day. And having 2 small dogs and trying to, they leave front doors open and stuff. And, it's just a nightmare. Anyway, this is meant to be Vlogmas, not me complaining about Dobby. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the lights. I think I've closed off my other vlogs. Knowing me, I probably haven't. So thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas.